Today's topic, when your why doesn't match your actions. Hi, I'm Doug Holt, with author of Your Own Story, and this is your Daily Growth Hack, where each day we bring you a tip, trick, or insight to help you up-level what we call the 5 to Thrive. That is your mind, your body, your soul, your relationships, and your business. Now, I coach coaches and high-end entrepreneurs, the best of the best. And oftentimes what this results in is them not calling me out because they think I have all my ducks in a row all the time. Well, I'm gonna let you in a dirty little secret. I simply don't. I'm always on my journey. That's why it's a journey. There's not really a destination. There's places I'm trying to go to, and I'm always trying to improve myself. Well, just recently, in fact, the past 2 weeks, I fell off track. And nobody was putting me on track, which is fine because they shouldn't have to. But what I noticed was in all my 5 to Thrive, things started to fall apart. Now this, many of you might not know, the reason I came up with the 5 to Thrive was simply because I realized that I would focus on one area of my life, maybe business or relationships, while the other ones would start to crumble. And once one started to crumble, they all started to come down, like the foundations or pillars in a house or a building. And so what I was doing is I started to let my nutrition slip, right? I started to eat crappy foods and I started to drink more beer. And it was fun for the time, right? It was fun during that time. But later on in the evening or the next day, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? And I started repeating this pattern. And as I was repeating this pattern in my health, my business started to slip. And nobody noticed, right? But I did. I noticed my coaching wasn't as high as it could be. And again, I coach some of the top level coaches in the world, as well as some of the top level business people, as well as a politician. So I need to be on top of my game at all times, and I'm always raising the bar. And I noticed I was starting to slip. And my actions were not matching up with my why. The why, the reason I'm doing what I do. One of the reasons I deliver these daily growth hacks each and every day for free. I give them out to you and give them out to the world in the hopes that people will better themselves. I think this is truly the way the world will be a better place. Not necessarily just because something I say, but people actually taking authorship of their lives and each and every day writing into a new story. But what I found for myself is my actions weren't matching up with my why. I wasn't doing what I was saying I should do. I wasn't living my author of your own story lifestyle. And for 2 weeks, I slowly saw different areas of my life starting to crumble. And again, it's not something that anybody would notice from the outside. My wife probably noticed, but nobody else would, but I knew it internally. And so I had to course correct. And it was through doing the exercises that I've shared with you. And we've done over 200, almost 300 episodes at this point, going through those exact same exercises, going through my journal and doing the work. Got me right back on track. And I'm proud and happy to say that I'm not only on track, but I'm stronger than I was before. And that's what I want for you. So what I invite you to do right now is grab your journal and look at your 5 to Thrive. Now, do your actions actually match up with your why? And if they do, awesome, keep it up. You are inspiring not only myself, but other people. And reach out to me, let me know. I love it when I hear from you. But if they're not, if your actions aren't matching up with your why, with the person that you're trying to become or the person you say you are, then what can you do right now to course correct? Now, is it something you can do in action immediately, right after you listen to this daily growth hack? Maybe you're saying, you know what? I've been listening to these and other courses and other things, but I'm not taking action. Well, do that. Take action today. Or maybe you just need a mentor or a coach. Reach out to me. I've so many of you have reached out to me before. And if you're not a good fit for me, I'm happy to point you in the right direction for somebody else. Now, what else could you do? That's a question you want to ask yourself. And what else could I be doing? What else could I be doing to course correct? Do I need accountability? Do I need just to suck it up and do the work? And that's what a lot of us need. And that's certainly what I did. It was just a matter of recognizing that I was off my path and jumping back on. That's it for me today. As always, share this with at least 3 people. Grow your tribe. That makes it so much easier for you to get back and course correct because people that you're having conversations that matter with are going to keep you accountable, and they're also going to inspire you as you inspire them. And of course, go out and inspire people by simply just being the author of your own story. It is so rare in this day and age, and I want you to have that. I want you to have it all. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Growth Hacks. Please put your comments right down below and remember to click subscribe. This way we can ensure that we're delivering these daily growth hacks right to you each and every day. On behalf of the whole team here, remember, go out and be the author of your own story.